Hey there, good afternoon, Sand City Pilots. This is Aaron McDonald, your friendly Sand City pilot. Hey, just want to let you know we got weatherlink.com Pro Plus subscription set up for our Davis Instrument wind talker that we have installed at Seaside High School. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you real quick to Dennis Bowman and also Scott Hunter for helping me get this configured and find the best settings possible for you guys. So this is just a quick intro to the website here, so you can get the default information set up and have up-to-date information updated once every minute. Let's go ahead and get to the website, weatherlink.com. Go ahead and enter in your username and password. Let's go ahead and log in. On the first screen you'll see here, the splash screen, you'll see that we are currently connected to Seaside High School. If you're not on Seaside High School, what you can actually do is search the locations and you can click in there Seaside High School and you should be able to find it. It comes up automatically. I'm already on it. So I'll assume that you guys know how to do that. It'll by default take you to the bulletin page here. What you want to see, current station Seaside High School. Your device tier for this should be Pro Plus. This is if you gave me your username and I've configured this in the administrative portal for you. If you don't see Pro Plus, please contact me either via text or email. I'll get it taken care of for you. Please don't pay any additional money. You'll notice on the splash screen here, you can either view it via the dashboard with graphics, or you can have the text information listed for you as well. I prefer kind of this view so we get the most relevant wind information that's available from our system here. Next thing I want to do real quick is get you into the user configurations and settings. If you notice along the side here, you can see that there is a little person along the side. Let's go ahead and click on the person and you can edit all of your information in here, including unit measurements, which includes Fahrenheit. Some of us may prefer Celsius and kilometers, depending on what you're used to. Let's go ahead and exit out of this screen here from the user configurations and go back to the actual chart. So what I want to configure to begin with here on the chart, there's a couple things you need to know. When you log into this, you need to select the actual day that you're on. It does have historical information once we get the charts configured, but you need to select the day that you're on. You want a 12-hour time span to begin with, and also start at 8 a.m. is what I recommend. You can set that to earlier, but that seems to be the best compromise that we've seen so far. The first chart that Scott recommended that we configure is the wind direction, and I'm just going to type that name in here. You'll see along the side here where you can actually check information so that it'll show up on the actual chart. We're going to go ahead and minimize Seaside High School, click Seaside 01. The first two that we're going to be interested in here is the prevailing wind direction and then also the high wind direction. And I'll click those two. We'll go ahead and update it. You'll notice that they show up the gray, and that isn't very helpful. What you can do is actually click on this prevailing wind direction and change the color to blue or something that's actually going to work for you. So I think blue is something that I'm going to be able to see, and then high wind direction, I'm going to click red, and then I have blue and red, so there's some contrasting information there so we can see what's going on. The next chart that we're going to create is a chart called wind speed. Wind speed, we're going to go ahead and select on this one high wind speed and average wind speed. Go ahead and click update. Those will show up. Oh geez, those both turn blue. So let's pick another color, a couple colors for those to be. Let's pick a yellow color and then a green color for our contrast. So now you have the actual wind speed. The next chart that we're going to add is humidity. And I'm just going to call this hum for short. And we're going to add humidity, high humidity, and hum for humidity. Those default colors are pretty clear, so you can see what's going on. I think the rationale behind the humidity was so that we could see if there's actually fog. Yet to be determined if we can tell based on the humidity if there's fog. Next part that I want to show you, after you have this set up, this will stay in here. You don't have to do this every time. After you've got it configured once, you're more than welcome to add whatever charts you want here under your account, whatever you want to do with that. Next, let's go ahead and click on data. Data also gives you other opportunities to configure things. There's all the information listed on here, and I'm not interested in all this information. Just to let you know, this chart is only updated every 15 minutes, so it gives you a little more of a historical perspective. What I like to do for this particular one is get rid of all the information that I'm not interested in. This information is giving me a lot of information about the internals of the actual weather station, which I don't care about. I don't care about the temperature. I can leave the humidity, high humidity, since we did that in the charting. Get rid of all this information. This wind speed information we're going to go ahead and leave on here. Get rid of wind chill. Go ahead and deselect these others, just so you can kind of see what's going on. Go ahead and click update. Now it's information that I can actually use and want to know for this particular weather station. The other thing here, let's go back to chart, is still there, and bulletin. So that about wraps up kind of the demonstration for what's going on here. We might have some other configurations and alerting that we can roll out here in the near future. I will let you know on that. There will also be some information on how to pay for your subscription that'll be distributed here in the near future. Thanks for signing up, and hope you find this as useful as we do. Have a great day.